Hello everyone, welcome to the second edition of Ultra Trail Lago Maggiore. Here we explain you the technical briefing before your race. So let's start. Here you can find the timetable, everything is confirmed, so you can check on the website. So start of the wide 81k at 5 in the morning, 52k at 7, 37k at 7:30, starting at 4:30 from Cannaro Riviera to Verbagna. To reach the start in Cannaro Riviera, you will have the shuttle bus at the Utlm village, which is where you find the start, finish and all the services. The shuttle bus will start at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, so you have to make sure to be there even a little bit in advance to take the shuttle bus. At the start-finish area in Utlm village, which is in Villa Maioni, close to the event center Il Maggiore. Here you find the big pickup, all the services, so the bag deposit and the final refreshment. Instead, the toilets, changing room and showers, they are in the sports center, very close to the Utlm village. Is a sports center called San Francesco. This kit, so you will find, of course, your bib number. It's very important that you save the emergency contact and race organization phone number. You will find it on your bib. And pay attention to fill the back of your bib number with all the informations required. This is very important, especially if in case of any problem. You also have a roadbook. It is a printed version of the roadbook, and it is you will find all the distances and the services along the route. Then you will have an official bracelet, which is basically your pass for all the race services. Only for the 81k race, you will have a GPS tracker, so to turn on before the departure and to keep on along all the weekend until you finish. Pay attention in case of withdrawal. You have to keep the GPS tracker on all the time until you go back to the Utlm village. If you withdraw, make sure to inform immediately the first checkpoint, the staff member along the course, or to call the emergency number, so to make sure to avoid we activate an emergency protocol. This is really, really important. And again, I repeat, you always have your GPS tracker on. Roadbook and GPX track. As said, you will have a roadbook with all the information, and we have a printed version which is tear-proof and waterproof, so you can fold it and take it with you, keeping in your backpack. This is for the 81, 52 and 37k. On this roadbook you will find every point you find along the race. You will have a GPX file which is on the website. You can download it, put it in your watches or phone GPS devices. Basically, this is very important. The GPX track is a support of your navigation, but not a navigation tool. So this is really, really important. Make sure to follow the signs. This is because there can be few variations at the last moment for many reasons. So again, GPX track only as a support tool. If you don't find any sign for 300 meters, so make sure to come back and to have a look. Maybe you lost one of the tracking signs. Tracker instruction, so you will get the tracker at the bib pickup. Again, this is only for the race 81K. At bib collection you will find your tracker. If it's not already on, make sure to turn it on at least 1 hour before the race to make sure everything is perfectly working. Of course, don't forget to bring it at the start. This is really important. Make sure to put the tracker in the upper part of your body and your backpack, so your shoulder strap or anyway like a pocket on the top of your body. Otherwise the signal is not going to be very good. Difficult sections. This is nothing impossible, nothing particularly scary, but of course they are technical section of the race. We are talking about the wild 81K. So the most difficult part is between Piancavallone and Monte Zeta. So it is exactly in the middle of the race, and it's the highest part of the race. It's very technical. So we say it is forbidden to overtake, to put any pressure to other participants. So this is a section of about 4 kilometers where you have to pay lots of attention where you're walking, where you're running on, and so for make your race safe as possible, you will have like about 10 people of the Alpine rescue team in this section. In case of bad weather, this section will be deleted. You will go on a plan B in the same part of the race, so in the middle of the race. It's not particularly technical, but because it's going to be wet if we if we go to the plan B, make sure to pay maximum attention even in this section. Last difficult section, we say also again only for the 81K from Morisolo to Cannero Riviera. It is quite a long downhill, but the first section of this downhill is quite technical and steep. So especially for the people who arrive in this point in dark condition, make sure to slow down a little bit and make sure to pay the maximum attention. Tracking signs. So we're going to show what we use to on the course to track our race. You can find these little yellow flags, and of course signs. They both integrated with reflective material for your headlamp. Then you will see this kind of double flag system, again with reflection material on it, and also few blue signs pointing the race direction. At last we have some sections which we use this yellow band to help you find the correct direction, or maybe to indicate you a few dangerous spots. Okay. Track changes. There are few track changes. This is to work on the roads or on the trails. So few changes are between Mergozzo and the uphill section going to Montefaie, to be precise until the location Braccio. This is for all the three 81, 52 and 37K races. Again, there are a few changes, well signed, so no problem. And also for the last 18 kilometers, so between Cannero and Verbania, we made few changes due to works on the roads. Okay, talking about the regulation, we invite you to have a read of the regulation. And there are 3 points which are very, very important. So first of all, This is points that make you disqualified in case you miss these 3 points. First is very important, there is not allowance of put your waste on the trails. We are running into nature, and especially this race is going in a national park, which is a protected area, so we don't tolerate any waste on the trails. There are also possible fines by the national park team. It's not possible to receive any assistance before or after 100 meters the refreshment points or official points of the race. And also immediate disqualify if you refuse any random equipment check. Refreshment, this is really important. We don't supply any plates or cup, plastic cup for drinking and having food, so any participant must have their own cup and recipient with themselves. Is indicated also in the regulation. You will find some fruit, apple, lemons, bananas, biscuits, water or tea, some broth, mineral salts, coke, sugar, sultana grains, shelled walnuts, cheese, salami, and blackbird with nuts and figs. This is regarding the equipment. I'm not going to read all the list. What you find today on the website is exactly what is required. This is for any race you take part. So 81, 52 compulsory equipment is confirmed. Also the recommended equipment, and the same for the 37K and the 18 kilometers race. So everything is confirmed. Make sure to read the regulation or the website. Okay, so we are in the end of this technical briefing. We will communicate any variation at the Utlm village on Friday at 5 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a nice weekend, enjoy your race, and see you in a few days.